Hey everyone, welcome. This is my solo run for the Darkdrift, or Everdark Darkdrift night, Vulgar. I'm starting here on night 2 because that's as far back as my recording. Share Factory, that's as far back as I would let me go. I got the night 1 boss done, I run into this Urchery avatar I wanted to take out. Normally I'm fairly good at knowing their moveset, but for some reason I make a couple of mistakes. I don't usually play Raider, I usually play Iron Eye. But I feel like when I'm soloing, Raider has the best survivability for me. Noteworthy things from night 1, I found the Lightning Giant Crusher. You know, it's going to be good against Fulgur, and I mean, that's basically about it. I made to level 8, I believe. And he gets me right here, right? Just bad timing on that. But I make it back, and then we get him again here on the next attempt. I just run in, grab my souls, and give him a couple more bonks. Use the ult here. Now, in doing this run, you guys will see that I felt like this run was going to be, like, no way I'm beating this boss on this run. You guys will see why, but, just luck, I guess. I give him a couple more jump attacks, dodge. He goes for a slam, and I just wait it out like you should, and then he goes down. I didn't get nothing good for this guy, unfortunately. He does drop a Moon Veil, and that's why you'll see me hesitate here for a moment, because it's like, man, how do you not take Moon Veil? But, you know, it's not any good as a Raider, so I go for the FB on attacks. Come over here, run into the mine. I want to get a Stone 2 right away. Figure I'm going to want to upgrade my Lightning Crusher, provided I don't find anything else good, which I don't. You know, spoiler alert, I don't. But it's a fairly good weapon for Fulgur. I can't really complain about it. I go ahead and take out this giant. A lot of this video capture is going to be sped up ×2, so we don't have to sit here forever and watch me slowly whittle these things down. Get the 2 and I run out. I run out the other way. Then I got this cave, and I hear the shining bug, so I try to go get him right away. And I think that was pretty vital to the run, getting the Lightning Scorpion charm on that drop. I think that really helped my lightning damage against Fulgur. Being a Raider, you can kind of take the extra damage, so you can pump out that lightning damage. I think that was well worth it, in my opinion. Then my next goal here is to just kind of run to the castle. I already knew from night 1. I just kind of peeked in there. There were Crucible Knights. I thought I should take on the basement boss, provided it wasn't the Bell-Bearing Hunter. So I run in here, and lo and behold, turn the corner and see a Red Wolf. I hate fighting these things. I'm just not any good at them, and I think this is where I thought the run was over, because you're going to see that I die to this thing about 5 times, and there's death number 1. So I just keep running in, and I just keep trying, because I want that guaranteed talisman at this point. I keep thinking, nah, I could take him, you know, and I wasted so much time on this, that if I would have just farmed the Crucible Knights, it probably would have went better, because not only did this boss not really drop anything good, but the talisman I got was also not really any good for me. Or I should say, the talisman I didn't get, because I didn't even bother picking it up. So this was a colossal waste of time and effort, but you get to a point where you think, I have to beat him now. I mean, his health is so low, why would I walk away now, you know? I have to get those souls now. But, you know, I should have just did the Crucible Knights first, and then maybe came down here after gaining a few levels. If I was going to do something different on this run, that would have been it. The rain's already gathering, and I finally get them here, right as the rain's coming into the arena. So I gained the Sudden Death passive, which I've never seen it work, but I wasn't going to use a scythe, and I wasn't going to use whatever the other weapon was. I literally didn't even grab a talisman there. I didn't feel like they were worthwhile. So I run out. My next goal, looking at the map, I see a church on the way to the circle, so no reason not to grab it. It's on a beeline to the circle anyway. I just run up to the Spirit Spring and I get that. I keep running, try to decide if there's anything I could do on the way there. There really isn't. I just kill a couple ads I run into right here, a couple wolves. Every little bit of souls you can grab is better than not getting them at this point. I see the flame chariots here are close to the circle, so I think my idea is that after I beat the Knight 2 boss, since I'm so low yet on levels, I'm just gonna run into the rain and kill them. They're easy to kill, I just don't want to do it before the boss here. Now obviously, fighting these two ads, you know you're gonna get the Nameless King, which he's a fun fight, I really enjoy him, but I could definitely have gotten an easier fight too, but it's okay, it works out for me. Get him down. I didn't know where the dragon went. Turns out he went on top of my face. I stun lock, or I stance break him. Get the repost. And then I just keep on swinging. Dodge, and it's over. And time for the Nameless King. I remember in Dark Souls 3 when you were all the buzz. Now you're washed up, Nameless King. You're a has-been, just like me. Phase 1 goes really quick here. The dragon's pretty weak for the most part. Having a lightning weapon on the dragon really seals the deal, I think. I just jump attack his head, and you can see how much that chunks him. And he tries to go for another attack. I jump attack one more time for the stance break. And phase 1 is wrapped up right there. Phase 2 is the rough part because he's Nameless King himself. As far as I remember, he's resistant to lightning. That's what I'm trying to say. If I could just find out how to English today. I get the stance break after a retaliate, and knock him down. Even though he's resistant to lightning, I think the Giant Crusher is probably still my best weapon in my inventory, so I just go with it. I missed on my ultimate, unfortunately, jumped away, but I get another retaliate on full power, and he hits me there. I try to heal quick, and I luckily stance break him again. Knock him down. Hit him a couple more times, and then he apparently didn't have the timing down on that dodge. I thought I would have rolled through that, but he clipped me with it. And he almost kills me here. I use another full power retaliate, luckily, and it's over. It's one of the reasons Raider is so good, that, you know, if you could just use your retaliates properly, you really mitigate so much damage. I go for the stance breaking, which I think was a huge boon against Fulgur. Being able to interrupt him and stance break him is big. And then I run in the rain, and I'm just trying to get what little bit I can before I go fight the final boss here. Being so low level yet, I thought this was really important to do. And you know, you'll see in a second, I think this was well worth it as well. You'll see what the reward is here. This guy sealed the deal on himself by getting this back to me. And then I get the 10% max HP, which for me is huge, so I think this was well worth it. And then I just try to kill some more ads for extra souls as well. I figure I'm right here by the camp, even if I die, I can just run in and grab my souls. And the Grace is right there, kind of re-healing me. And then the rain chunked me pretty good there. You only have so much time in the rain before it just kind of kills you. But I run in, grab my souls back, and then run out. Come to the spirit shelter here, and I end up upgrading the lightning crusher to +2 for that stone I picked up. Grab the Wending Grace, level up to 13. And then that's pretty much all she wrote. I drop whatever items I don't need. I get the club put away because the club deals holy damage, so it's not going to deal anything to the boss. And then instead of power stancing with my starter weapon, I decided to just two-hand the crusher. I think saving the stamina is going to be worth, you know, not having the Raider's Great Axe upgrade at all isn't going to help put on any damage, I don't think, so that was the decision I went with. So I have 2 Wending Graces and obviously the auto revive that the game gives you. So 7 heals. I figure all in all, finishing at 13 isn't horrible. I thought the run was ruined from my 5-streak death to the stupid wolf. I'm trash at fighting him. I'm not exactly a good player all the time anyway. I'm just, I'm decent sometimes. I use pretty much all of my heals in this first phase of the fight too. That arm is so erratic and hard to predict. And I would have stance broke him right there had I actually hit the attack. But I missed like a scrub. But dodge that. I'm pretty good at dodging the wind attacks. I retaliated to this, which was good. I think I missed the riposte, or maybe I missed the riposte on that one, unfortunately. Now he's getting his arm out again. For me, this is definitely a harder phase of the fight. When he goes all holy with the holy attacks, it's easier for me to dodge, actually. I get him with an interruption there. And luckily my attacks are chunking them. It's... Having the stance breaking passive I picked up was big here. Because I am stance breaking them, and... yeah. Now he's finally going holy, so... I think even though I'm pretty much through all of my heals, the rest of this fight is kind of easier now. I just stay on him because then the rain passes right away. And then I know he's charging, so I do my best to get out of the way. And luckily I do dodge all of this. It's important to note that on this final AoE, well, as soon as all the dirt particles kind of fade away, that's when you want to roll. I kind of picked that up from another video I watched, I don't remember which one. I whiff on that one. It's so hard to just stay on him even as a melee, but I feel like Raider really does have the best survivability, so that's who I wanted to play as. And I get him with the power of Retaliate here. And Retaliate's just so good. Dodging the... He actually clipped me there. I felt like I should have dodged that. I feel like I rolled at the right time. Alright, now he's going into his full-on attack, his nuke. So I just sprint sideways at this point, and I did get out of it. Now he's just kind of aura farming, edge walking at me. See, I dodged that one, so I feel like my timing was right. Hey, he clipped me there. So, whatever. I got 3 reses, so at least this puts me at full health. And I stupidly get hit by that. Honestly, this fight is really cool. I mean, kind of just the aesthetic of everything when he's kind of in his holy form. I think it's really cool. I missed like a scrub. Luckily, he's just aura farming right there and not doing anything. He hits me there. Yeah, I think he gets me here maybe? Or I keep dodging it? Okay. I do go down one more time. I don't remember exactly where. Probably right around here. Oh no, I'll dodge this too. Yeah, I always just kind of move sideways and then sprint sideways once he starts charging that up, and I usually seem to get out of it. As long as he's not directly overhead. I think I go down here, because I stupidly... Yeah. I meant to jump attack, but for some reason I just started charging up an attack. It didn't... I thought I hit my jump button and everything, but when I started charging the attack, I guess I just kind of stuck to my guns at that point, but... So I went down there, unfortunately, but... I go for the retaliate pretty quick here, I think, yeah. Luckily it came back into me so you could actually be hit by it. And it's over, because I used my ult. So, thanks for watching. I had a lot of fun fighting this boss. It had a kind of an adrenaline rush going, and hope you guys enjoyed.